Susan, tell me about the property that you have here, the Quartier Français.
It's a very exciting adventure. We started 20 years ago with a restaurant, which is only opens sort of 3 times a week because it was too far out and people wouldn't travel except if it was the weekend. So we knew, like in the real French tradition, we needed to have some rooms added onto our restaurant. So that's how we basically started.
Now, on the bistro side of your restaurant, you have a large emphasis on just specifically French wines.
I believe that people who come to our valley are coming because they want to taste what's here, and that we need to showcase the best of Franschhoek. So we really try and have all the best Franschhoek wines on our wine list, and let people taste them and experience them and have them where they come from.
Now, you definitely do a special thing here, something very different. You have a hobby, dry aging meat.
It's mainly pork. Pork is king in this place.
Perfect. Well, you know what? It really is an area that, because I'm all about beef at my restaurant, and you're all about pork, so, teach me something.
Okay, cool. Okay, the first thing we're going to taste today is one of my favorites. This is an Italian-style squashed salami. It's pure pork, and we don't use any of the modern things in our meat. It's all old school.
This has been aged how long?
This is about 9.5 months. And the milk powder gives it a lovely, rich, creamy, buttery, very dairy, typical Chardonnay tasting notes.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
So this is lardo. This has been cured from the breast of an organic, free-range pork. The last one I'm going to taste is what I consider to be one of my babies.
How long have you been carrying around your baby?
She's now 3.5 years old.
Wow.
Again, from the same organic farm, my organic South African farmer ham.
Wow. Very mild in smell. First flavor is salty, but very smooth.
Creamy, buttery.
Yep, you get that. It's actually, as it starts to melt right away in your mouth, it coats the palate. You've got that cream there, little salt. Very nice. Well, Neil, thanks so much. This was absolutely great. I appreciate you taking the time, and I definitely have a much greater appreciation now for the cured meats.
Cool. Thank you very much.
On to our red wine for the day is our Morrison Pinotage. Now, for me, again, this wine is such a proud wine to present to anybody that's walking onto Morrison. The first reason for that is because Pinotage is a typical South African varietal. We are rated as the best Pinotage producing wine farm in South Africa. Our Pinotage has been in the top 10, top 20 for the last 5 years. You can make great sparkling wines with it. Some of your best rosé wines in the world are being made out of Pinotage. For me, the wine, a classical Pinotage, is a wine, if you taste it, quite dark, deep in color. It has got a lot of black fruit on the nose and a very smooth, elegant tannin structure.
Now, the first thing that strikes me on this wine is the incredibly deep color. As I'm looking through this right now, I can't see through it. And as you were pouring it out, it was very evident how actually dark it was. Rich nose, very soft up front, gets bigger as you go, heavy finish, and I see exactly why you say that this would be a great steak wine. Now, this particular Pinotage wouldn't be a Pinotage that I would enjoy by itself. Finishes off strong, really nice, but absolutely with a steak. In fact, it makes me want to have a steak.
Wine, again, that must be enjoyed with food. Really, it's a wine that will knock you over. There's so many people walking in here, and if you want to pour a Pinotage, and they just say no, they don't drink that stuff. They walked out here with a case of wine, their new favorite wine. So enjoy.
I appreciate it. Thanks very much.
It's a fabulous place because it's right in the center of the village. So although you're tucked away in our beautiful blue and white gardens and it's peaceful, you wander out and you're in the hub of this sort of cafe society as you walk down the main road. And I think that's why they say I'm the ambassador, because I'm always saying how fantastic Franschhoek is. It's the only place you want to be.